Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your forecast for the week ahead, July 6th through July 12th, 2020. Hope you guys are all doing well and happy 4th of July to those of you who celebrate in the United States. Well, most people do because it's Independence Day, so yeah. Anyway, I'm happy to be recording your reading today. Hope you guys are all doing well, enjoying the weekend. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for my Virgos. This reading is for all Virgo sun signs, Virgo moon signs, Virgo risings, Virgos on the house cusp, those that have their sun in the 6th house or Venus in Virgo. Watch this reading. We are looking at 6 cards for your week ahead, Virgo. How does Virgo see themselves today? What is the theme for them over the next week? What is something Virgo has already learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week? A challenge they may be facing, a lesson they are learning now, and a gift they will receive. Okay, Virgo, let's do 2 more. Oh, those wanted to come out. Let's see what we have here. The Queen of Spears and the 9 of Coins. We also have the 2 of Spears and the 5 of Cups. Just flew out of my deck. All right, so I see someone here who is deciding on their future. It looks like you could potentially stay where you are, Virgo, or there's another option here is what I'm seeing that looks better. Now I do also feel like there's a little bit of sadness, all right, or I feel like someone's going to be sad here if you leave them. I'm definitely getting a fire sign coming through here. Someone who could be single and looking. But I also feel like, if you're going to stay where you are, make sure you're going to be happy. I'm also getting that message. Make sure you're going to be happy. If you're going to stay where you are, make sure you're going to be happy there. Because I feel like you have another option that you could potentially take here that would not only take you further in life, but would make you a whole lot happier at the end of the day. So let's keep going. Virgo, July 6th through July 12th. I feel like I have to kind of start all over here. Start over again here. Show me the 6 cards, Spirit, for Virgo. All my Virgos that may be watching. July 6th through July 12th. And one more. I don't have that much time to shuffle. More time to shuffle here, so it's not the first time that's happened. Cards just want to jump out. So clearly, Virgo, you want your reading and you want it now. When the cards jump out like that, it's kind of like the deck was opened and they flew out. So I kind of feel like there's definitely something here that you're going to regret if you don't do it, kind of thing. Like I kind of feel like you would feel really sad if you don't take this opportunity. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Spears. So maybe you are dealing with a fire sign, like I said, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or this is you. I see someone here who's ready to take action. Absolutely. Could be an Aries here or a Leo. Some male energy. It could be female as well, but I'm definitely seeing a masculine energy coming through. Let's see. Okay, so maybe you are dealing with an Aries here or a Leo or a Sag. I definitely see you carefully thinking about your next move. If this is you, if this is someone else, someone is very interested in you. They may be checking out your social media. They may be, I'm seeing someone who's very passionate at heart, very creative, very entrepreneurial. This is someone who is a real go-getter, so very fiery, very passionate. All right, Virgo, how you see yourself today? We have the Empress in reverse. Okay. Some of you some of you, I think a few of you may not be feeling well. It could be under the weather. Others of you, there could be a block here to your normal Venusian energy. So when I say normal Venusian energies, for example, say you're a mother, say you are someone who is very caring, very loving, very empressy. When she comes up reverse, she can be kind of mean, controlling, smothering, possessive, not very nice. Not someone people want to be around. So, the other thing I mentioned is that, well, I just did Pisces reading about an hour ago or so, and their reading completely drained the life out of me, and I had to go lay down and take a rest. And actually, the Pisces and Pisces reading, they got the Empress card as well, not in the same position. So, but being that Pisces is your opposite sign, I can't help but feel there's a connection there. There's always a connection there, you know. But I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that something here is preventing you from feeling really good about yourself, or from fully expressing and being in that feminine energy. Okay, so there's something going on with your feminine energy, possibly if you're a female. If there could be fertility issues, there just could be issues with a female, for example, maybe a mother figure if you're a man watching. Maybe you don't feel beautiful. Maybe you don't feel loved. There could be depression, you know. The theme for you over this next week is the Queen of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces female. Also, the theme for you over the next week is, I'm seeing someone here who's very focused on her heart. So understanding what it is you really want. This is definitely someone in their emotions. So you're definitely going to be in your emotions, whether you like it or not. I also see someone here in prayer and meditation. And so, yes, I do feel like it's a good week to do that. But I feel like if you have some wish, if you have something that you really want to pray for or pray about, I feel like definitely go for it. But I also see there's a lot of feminine energy coming up, like just right off the bat. So I'm definitely seeing, because the Queen of Cups came up for another sign. I'm trying to think who. Oh yeah, the Queen of Cups came up for Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, and you could also be dealing with a Pisces. Something that Virgo has already learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember. We have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Interesting. Pisces had the same card come up in there, that exact same spot. So something here could be very draining, very slow. This could be work, career, something that you put a lot of energy into, a lot of focus, a lot of drive. But I see something here being someone here being almost perfectionistic to a fault. There could be some OCD. You know, Virgos are very much like that. I myself have a lot of Virgo in my chart, so I know that this is just basically something is just not moving at all. It's just feeling stuck, feeling slow, feeling bogged down. This could be a lot of paperwork. But as a lesson that Virgo has already learned in their past, it's just kind of like, don't get stuck in the minutia. Don't get stuck second guessing yourself. I also feel like you may be neglecting your appearance or neglecting your health, other things like that. This could also be someone who's definitely a workaholic or who is putting too much focus on their work. But this is in your past, and it's something you've already learned about. Okay, a lesson you've already learned. So your challenge this week, your challenge this week is the Six of Swords in reverse. I believe it was in reverse. It's interesting. A lot of cards here are very similar to Pisces reading. I would go watch their reading, because I'm seeing here, and by the way, they had this card in this position, so it wasn't the same position, but I'm definitely seeing some challenge around movement, transportation issues, Also, the Six of Swords is a transitional energy, so you may be having some trouble with a transition, like in life, a life transition. This can also be, for example, traffic, trouble with transportation, like flying overseas, or maybe delays due to inclement weather and that kind of thing. But I also feel like here we're not getting anywhere emotionally. We're kind of treading water. So your challenge would be to move past something that's been very difficult for you, whether it's a psychological trauma, some pain that you've been holding on to, wounding of any kind, anything that's made you feel that you aren't beautiful, that you aren't worthy, that you don't have the ability to be nurturing and loving and caring. So I feel a lot of stuck energy here, I'll have to say. I mean, we are in a retrograde period, so I'm feeling like something isn't going anywhere here. Let's see, the lesson you are learning now, we have the Eight of Coins in reverse. So this is someone who could be doing a lot of work but not getting anything done, so busy work. This could also be someone who is quite literally out of work or has lost their focus. I feel like this has to do with your job or career. Okay, something is not getting built, someone's not working on something. It could also be a loss of attention to detail or trouble finding work, trouble finding a job. If that's not the case, then we are here struggling to put the effort into something, commit ourselves fully. This could be anything from a relationship. We could even just be ignoring someone and deciding to focus on other things. There's a lot of people with their backs to each other in this reading. Females with their backs to each other, males with their backs to each other. So there could be a lot of ignoring going on, or turning off the light switch type of thing, like deciding not to focus on something. But I would watch out for that, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's not being resolved here. And it's not giving us the opportunity to move on and heal fully, which is what I kind of similar to the message that I was getting with Pisces. So the gift you will receive, Virgo, and we have the Queen of Spears, and we did see her come out in the pre-shuffle. So you may be dealing with a fire sign by the end of the week, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I would say this is potentially a Leo female here, but I'm also getting, this can definitely be you, Virgo, and I feel like you definitely clean up your act by the end of the week here, because the Queen of Spears is very attractive. She, like the King of Spears here, commands quite a lot of attention, can command quite a bit of attention from the opposite sex as well. If you're a man watching and you are the Queen of Spears, you may be getting a lot of female attention. But I also get with this that this is someone who is definitely a great manager of resources. She's definitely in charge of her world, and I would say sitting pretty here. So I feel like whatever is going on here during the week, I feel like your gift is actually probably coming in closer to Leo season. But I feel like you have the ability here to take control, to manage your resources, to attract money, attract wealth, attract love. I just simply feel like this is a little bit of a difficult week for you. I think that you're going to be focused on your emotions a lot. You may be having some trouble getting past something that's been very difficult, or moving to. It could be your location as well. It's not a very calm location. Or work is, there could be work problems as well. So I'm definitely seeing that. But we have the male and female counterparts coming up here. So I suspect that by the end of the week, things will also be going better for you in terms of love as well. And You may actually find someone that you're quite compatible with, but it just requires you to care a little bit more about yourself, to give yourself that love and care, to focus on what it is your heart wants, and you're already halfway there. So thanks for watching, Virgo. This is your weekly reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a beautiful week. And if you'd like to book a personal private tarot reading with me, my information is below in the description. Take care.